Rob and Liz in the morning. It's His Radio.
On our My HISRadio app, we have an open mic that you can use, record anything you want. It'll get right to us. Here's an open mic that did come in through the My HISRadio app this morning.
When y'all have y'all's prayer time, can you please pray for me? My name is Sarah, and my husband lost his leg 2 years ago, and he hasn't been able to work since, and he doesn't have any disability yet, and I'm the only one working, and I'm looking at surgery, and I don't have a lot of money to pay bills that are due. Thank y'all for everything you do.
Oh, absolutely. I hope you don't mind, but let's just pray for Sarah right now. Yeah. Father, in Jesus' name, thank you for Sarah. She reached out on our open mic, and here she is walking through a journey with her husband right now. Lost his leg a couple of years ago, hasn't been able to work, and now she's facing surgery, and all the bills are up to her right now. She's the source of income. And so, God, I pray that you make a way where there is no way. I don't know what the surgery is, but God, I pray that it's successful, that the recovery will happen quickly, that her husband will be able to find work. Somebody's got to be able to hire him. And God, thank you that you're with her right now, giving her that peace that she so desperately needs. We speak Jesus in her life today. In his name we pray. Amen. Karen's along with us at 800-447-7234. Hey there, Karen.
I was just calling for something I just heard on the radio about the lady's husband looking for a job, and I was just curious what area they were in.
We don't know because they left that on our open mic, so we just know her name and what's going on.
Well, darn, because if she were in the area that we lived in, my husband would probably be able to give him a job. I just wish we knew where they were at.
Well, hopefully she's hearing this and will call.
Well, that would be great.
It would, wouldn't it? Hang on there, Karen. I want to get your phone number. So in case we hear from Sarah, we can connect you two together.
I would actually like to reach out to Sarah as well. I've got $100. I'd like to help her with some of her bills. If you get in touch with her, I would like to as well.
That is so sweet. What about Sarah touches you?
I haven't ever been in her shoes as far as my husband, in an injury. But, we've all had those moments where we didn't know where the next paycheck's going to make everything, meet or what. And all of a sudden, money just shows up. And so I want to be that helping hand to be there for her, because if we don't take care of each other, God has to do it all on his own, and he reaches us in our hearts, and that's when we turn around and do things like this. I'd just like to help.
Oh, that's so wonderful, Anna. Hang on there, because we'll get some details. When we hear from Sarah, we'll let her know that you want to help like that. That just blesses my heart.
It really does. That, you heard someone's heart and heard the need. My pastor says a need known as an opportunity given, and that's exactly what you've taken hold of. So thank you for that.
Rob and Liz,
His morning crew.
Fly or drive? What would you prefer to do when you go on your vacation? It's Rob and Liz in the morning, His Radio. Believe it or not, more and more people are saying they would rather drive than fly.
I don't understand. I have some really good friends. They take a road trip with their entire family, all 5 of them, every single year, and they drive up to New England, all the way across the country, and I'm just like, oh, that's exhausting.
Jake's our producer. What would you rather do, Jake?
I'd probably say like 8 times out of 10, I would fly rather than drive.
Why? How come not drive?
Because I just don't like being in the car for long periods of time. And I also don't like driving for long periods of time because I've done that constantly. And I just think that flying is just cooler.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Scott, I think, is the opposite.
Drive.
Yeah,
drive,
that's what I thought.
Drive.
Are you the one that's driving, Scott?
I'm the one driving, yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm in control a little bit.
I was going to say.
Yes. We're going here. Let's go. I mean, yeah, it's like you're the pilot in your own vehicle. It's not a plane, it's a car. So, yeah.
Don't make that thing fly. They will give you a ticket.
I honestly
That's
don't
right.
care for either. I like to get to the destination. I have fun when I'm at the destination, but flying or driving, I would prefer to drive over fly.
So what are you going to do?
Because I can bring my own stuff and not be limited.
Are you going to click your heels 3 times, Dorothy?
That would be nice.
How are you going to get that? Okay, train. You're going to take a bus.
No, neither. Neither of those. I just rather get there. I just don't like the traveling part to get there.
Sometimes if you're flying, and I love to fly, that's my preferred method of transportation. But sometimes the layovers, the delays, it's exhausting. So I don't know. I think
it takes forever, no matter what.
No matter if you get a
No matter
nonstop,
what.
if you can afford
Here's
it.
another thing I don't like about flying is now you have to engage with somebody next to you unless you put on the headphones and pretend you're asleep.
That's the best part.
Yeah, see, that's
Hi,
Liz.
I'm Liz. Where are you from? What's your
See.
name? How many kids you got?
Whether you fly or you drive or whatnot, there is a vacay your way that you could win from his radio. So you might as well text vacay right now to 800-447-7234 and see in a week if you will be drawn out of the hat. We'll be calling you to let you know you won the vacay your way.
And then you can say bus, train, plane, boat. It doesn't matter.
You can walk, ride your bike,
You could walk.
unicycle,
If you unicycle,
stilts.
we're going to need video.
Here's Jane at 800-447-7234.
So here's another question. When does the vacation begin? Because for me, it begins when I get off work that day and I go, I am on vacation mode. But for my husband, it doesn't begin until he gets to our destination.
I get that, but I mean, if it's PTO, it begins as soon as it begins.
From the employer's perspective,
It's there.
Yeah.
But I get it takes work to get to where you're going. You finally just can't, unwind until you get there.
Well, no, there's the packing and the getting the snacks ready and plotting out where you're going and if you're going to stop and do these things. And yeah, it's a lot.
I'm telling you. Here's an open mic from the My HISRadio app.
Our family had to move our son to college in Arizona, and we took 2 weeks and drove his car and a moving truck across country, and that was the best family vacation we've ever had.
Oh, I bet, because all you had was each other
And that-
about the whole thing,
Right. And that time right before the kid went to school, and you've got that last sort of very, very focused time with your kid. That's pretty cool.
It is good. I don't know about you, but I think it would be pretty cool winning the vacay your way because it's a $3,500 trip. And you pick where you want to go, when you want to go there. A travel agent will set it all up for you. No stress at all. And you win it with his radio and Yates Astro Termite and Pest Control. They gave a gift to make this a reality for you because they want to be able to support Friendraiser that's happening a week from now, the operational budget for his radio.
Yeah, and it's happening 1 week from today. You or your family could end up on a plane, in a car, whatever your vacay looks like. So here it is. Text the word vacay to 800-447-7234. You can also get pre-registered online, hisradio.com, or the My His Radio app.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I've never heard of such a thing. I guess because I don't do this. But I'm hearing, and correct me if I'm wrong, that there are some parents of adult kids that will go on their job interviews with them. Is this a real thing?
This evidently happens. Wow, that is so awkward. Like if you are the interviewer and here comes, your potential employee and their mama.
Does this really I don't feel this happens. This is not real. This is a movie.
No, so I saw something where there was a person that said their mom did go to the interview.
How'd they even know about it?
I guess, like my
Did she
kids.
just show up?
Well, no, I mean, yes, I think so.
She just
I think.
showed up.
But like my kids tell me.
Hire my baby. He's so good.
Right.
He'll work so hard for you.
I would just cringe into the floor right there. Just
on a job interview.
On a job interview.
An adult kid out of college.
Yeah. Or even a college interview, I feel that the kid should be there. That should be on them.
Yeah.
And the parent. Now,
you mean interviewing for college?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a different kind of a situation because you might have a 17-year-old or even younger if they, skipped a couple of grades.
But don't answer the questions for them.
Right. I have such a hard time with that.
I'm sure.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm sure. That would be like, I don't know, a mom inviting themselves to stay at their kid's dorm.
I didn't invite myself.
Wait a minute. What?
I was invited.
Wait, no.
Yeah, so my daughter was in college. She had 5 roommates. like suite mates. And she's like, I want you to come and stay the weekend. Like, come Friday and leave Sunday.
Well, you were invited.
I was
You just
invited.
didn't show up.
But I danced with them. Like, we watched TV. I stayed in the top bunk. It was amazing.
Was there embarrassment?
Well, with
Did
me, there
Taylor-
always is.
Was Taylor embarrassed that you did doing the dancing
I don't
stuff?
think so, or she wouldn't have invited me.
Okay,
Oh, no.
well, that's true.
She's goofy. She'll dance. With
That
me,
is
so,
that's
yeah.
so true. I feel like Ninja said that her mom was at the dorm once. Did she invite herself?
No, I like being around my mom.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love this.
Yeah.
Nice. So she stayed like the whole weekend or a week or.
Just like usually like a night, because I didn't have a car first couple of years, and so she would come right before I was about to leave or move out, and would stay the night. We'd have a sleepover and then go home.
Silly question, because I've never been invited to stay at my son's dorm when he was in college. Is that allowed? Are parents allowed to stay at a dorm?
I would think so. I mean, because you have, what are they, RAs that are on the hall or in the.
Ninja would know. You're the mom, but Ninja would know since she was the student.
Yeah, as long as mom's in girl room and dad's in boys
So
room.
that's it. That is an okay thing for outsiders to stay.
I would think. Maybe you have to have it pre-approved. Listen, Kristen texted and said, I am almost 42 years old, and my daddy is still the ultimate helicopter parent. I cannot even imagine if he'd have shown up and gone to one of my interviews. That is absurd.
Kristen, I'm so sorry. How does he helicopter?
You know,
I hope I don't do that. Seriously, I hope I don't. I do?
No, I think I do. I try not to, but it's so hard.
It is, I guess.
If they share anything, I'm immediately going to Google or researching, and then I'm sending them the information. Like, okay, this will help you. Like tax day yesterday, my youngest son, I was like, you've got to do it by 11:59. Like, here's the information. Here's what will happen if you don't. Here's this. That's a little bit of a helicopter parent.
I guess.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
30 days and then school's out.
There's a couple of school districts. I do believe that is
Wow,
true.
that is coming up quick for a lot of people. And so with summer, there's ice cream. With ice cream, there's Dairy Queen. There's the blizzards. I think they were even talking about some new ice cream cones coming out of Dairy Queen.
Well, yeah, they brought back the cherry dipped one. I've never had it, but I think it was all the rage, and people were like, why are you getting rid of it? It's coming back, or it's already back. But then they have one that's confetti dipped cone. So
what's that mean?
I don't know if it has like little jimmies in it, the little sprinkles that are, kind of make the confetti if you have a confetti cake.
Okay.
So maybe. And then there's one, I don't get the name of this one. Like, I don't want to pull up to the drive-thru and have to order the not so secret peanut brittle crunch cone.
Not so secret?
Like, what?
Okay.
Okay, I just want the peanut
It's
brittle
just
one.
a cute name. If I understand this right, Scott's daughter is into the blizzards at Dairy Queen.
She had one recently that had some pink confetti icing in it, the frosted animal cracker blizzard, which was like in their vault, and they brought it back for a limited time, I guess, and she said it was really good.
And those pink iced little animal crackers, I don't know if you've had them. They're quite delicious.
Ice cream's not my jam, but if I were to have some, it would have to have like some type of peanut butter chocolate in it, some kind of Reese's in it, and then I'm all in.
Yeah, like a peanut butter ribbon.
Or the Oreo cookie stuff.
The cookies and cream, I don't do ice cream very much either. Kind of makes me feel bad. But I'll give in. I'll buy one of those little baby cones, cookies and cream. Yes.
Yeah, that's a bite. A little cone's a bite.
That's all I need. If I have more than that, it honestly is not good for anybody in the room. So it's not good.
You mean
Well,
smells come later?
I'm just saying I don't
Noises and
feel-
smells?
Let me say, I'm a lady. I don't feel well. Let me
I
say
don't
that.
feel it. So noises
I don't
and
feel.
smells come later
Well.
after ice cream.
So a bite.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Changed hearts and shared lives. That's what this thing is all about, to watch God move in such an amazing way. As a matter of fact, because of your giving, you touch lives like this.
I just want to thank you so much for who you are and what you're doing on the radio. You are just amazing. I get so much encouragement from you. Recently, my husband was in the hospital with gallbladder surgery. And at the same time, my mother-in-law, who's 83 with dementia, was in the hospital, and it was just overwhelming. And just hearing you pray, the Lord used you to speak to me, to encourage my heart. And I just want to thank you for all that you've done. You're amazing.
Oh, you are amazing. And she even gives a gift to his radio. And thank you for making it possible with your giving for her to receive that encouragement every single day.
Yeah, and it's God working through what is going on here at his radio, through the music, through the message, and God using those songs to touch your life, to touch your heart exactly when you need it. And you are making that possible with your gift of support.
So go ahead and give a Running Start gift today. We have Friendraiser coming up a week from today.
Yeah.
7 days away. Raising the operational budget for this listener-supported outreach. And it's everybody doing their part. So your Running Start gift is so valuable, and it will make an impact in lives. It really will. So do that today right now. Text GIVE to 800-447-7234. We'll send you a link right away. Text the word GIVE, 800-447-7234. If you'd like to do your gift online, you can do that right now at hisradio.com and on the My His Radio app. And thank you for helping to change lives today with your giving.